today. The sun's shining through, making it very, very hot. But the scenery is unlike any other tournament you go to. Most are in like closed off tournament halls or like game shops, but this is big, wide open, colorful, and it's a really cool place.
One of my favorite venues, especially when it gets darker, because like all of the screens light up, and then there's no like actual lighting in the building. It's very minimal at least, and so it's just really, it's kind of like eerie, but it's so cool. It's one of my favorite venues for sure.
I agree, and what's cool is when you get into the top 8, Cincinnati is a region, and really, I mean, obviously all Smashers are hype. We just get hype is what we do. But Cincinnati, they get rowdy. And every SOS top 8 I've been to, there's people doing backflips during top 8, screaming, like losing their voice, like knowingly they don't care, because it's just the level of play that you see here between players like Doorstop, JDB, Darkshack, Wood, you know, Colonies. Ohio is a blessed scene to have this caliber of play and to have it all here on display at SOS, and we are fortunate. So getting into this game 1, winner's quarters, we've got the Pokemon trainer and the Inkling just like we thought.
Doorstop is definitely one of my favorite players to watch from the Cincy scene, just because he's so smart and he always knows what option to pick, but he also picks crackhead options. He's just really entertaining to watch.
Right.
I've played him in bracket before, and his Squirtle like did some combo off stage, and he tried to up B into me.
Right, exactly.
I don't think he's going to do anything that crazy against JDB, especially since JDB is like a really well-respected player, but I think this is going to be a really, really good set to watch.
Absolutely. And it's always good to see players like that. Like, they know it works, but sometimes it's like you want to go for the hype. You want to go for that sick option. And if we see some of that, I would be very, very happy. All right. So, man, Ivysaur is insane. I was playing Ankaros at Dayton Pokemon Trainer, and it just... Ivysaur's insane. Like the nair, the up air.
Yes, up air, down air,
just,
ledge.
Yeah, like the top half and bottom half of the screen respectively. Like the hitbox is so crazy. Oh, and that damage output. I mean,
big damage.
It's like, yeah, Squirtle does damage. Yeah, Charizard has the kill power, but man, Ivysaur is like, it's the Swiss Army knife of the group. Like outside of recovery, he's got you covered.
Yes.
But obviously Inkling, an absolutely crazy character in their own right.
Up B, up. He's so good at getting that spacing right.
Oh, man.
Doorstop taking a really convincing lead.
Right, and if he can take the stock here, then that's going to be a great spot for him.
He's really good at hitting that down air at ledge. I just don't think he's had like the right opportunity yet. JDB knows how to get around it, so I think he's like stalling for a second so he doesn't get hit by it, but
Charizard will definitely live that.
Not take that. Back throw, rather.
One neat thing I actually just noticed today in a friendly, nah, Charizard's a big boy. When Charizard, but that, okay, JDB's like, seriously, get out. I'm not bringing you back to stage. When Charizard, this is totally pointless. What's up? When Charizard does Flame Breath, lava actually kind of drips out of his mouth, which I think is just the sickest thing.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, I just noticed it today. I was like,
oh, down air at ledge.
Solid spike. Good stuff to Doorstop there. It's like, you'd think after playing Smash for years that people would start getting less hype about spikes, but there's just something about it when it's just like, get out.
I think it's the noise, like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's got a meaty noise to it, just like your stock is done. And with that, Doorstop has a pretty solid lead. JDB's honestly not doing bad. Doorstop's just doing really good.
It was really smart on both players' ends in that interaction off stage. JDB wasn't able to take the stock at that point, but he definitely waited. Doorstop was just really, really smart about getting back.
Absolutely, and that was a really good move from JDB, just letting Flame Blitz hit his shield because he knew that Charizard stuck for so long, I can just kill you with a forward air. And honestly, now, it's looking about even. Yep. Take that damage all day.
I never realized how strong Ivysaur's up B was until like I played a Pokemon trainer in bracket, and it's so scary.
It is insane. Like, I'm pretty sure I died to one at like, obviously I play Meta Knight, so he's live, but it was like definitely, I was no higher than like 60 or 70%. Is that gonna? It will take it. So yeah, even stuff like that, like Nair, it's like, it's disjointed. It's a kill move. Even if it's like 60% was high, like the fact that you can rely on it for that.
I think it's a good low percent combo move as well.
It is,
So it's just like he has everything.
All for one, man. It's, Ivysaur's crazy. I'll say it again and again. Ivysaur is crazy. and Doorstop just doing a really good job of kind of showing a really good master. We didn't see his Charizard much, but his Squirtle and his Ivysaur definitely put in work in that match. Did I hear a different character?
I don't know.
When we switch back. Nope. Okay. Oh, I did.
Snake.
All right, so like we said, JDB has deep pockets. And I think you mentioned that he had a Snake earlier.
Yes.
So not entirely surprising. It's a way different playstyle. So maybe, you know, Doorstop has that download on the Inkling. But Snake, even though you know, okay, yeah, he's going to just throw stuff at me, it's not as simple as, like, you still have to get in. You still have to get the damage. And Snake is a thick boy. So you've got to find ways not just to get in through oppressive projectiles, but actually find a way to kill him.
I played him in doubles today, and his Snake is just so evasive. It's so
Yes.
hard to hit him. And grenades, if you don't really know how to handle them, they rack up so much percent so quickly. I think
Right.
Doorstop has enough Snake experience that it won't be terrible for him, but it's definitely really, really hard.
Ooh, and reading that tech option with the up tilt, that was really good
Yes.
from JDB. Because obviously that doesn't actually confirm until like exorbitantly 100%, but with a read, you can get something pretty sick like that.
Snake up tilt's gonna be like the equivalent of Ivysaur up air and
Yes.
down air. Just really, really, really strong move that you need to watch out for, especially at higher percents.
Right.
Oh, that was so smart.
That is super good by Doorstop. Obviously, Snake's problem as a character, you know, he's got damage output, he's got projectiles, but he has trouble landing. And so to go up with Ivysaur, who doesn't have that great of a recovery, and just chase him all the way to the top of the blast zone, that was awesome by Doorstop. Right, slowing down a little bit. Doorstop trying to get something started.
I didn't even see the C4.
I know. I hear it's invisible if you didn't play Brawl. That's just what I've heard, though. I'm not sure.
I personally can never see it. It's terrible. I think like 80% of my stocks against Snake are just like me casually standing on C4, like trying to throw Knight at him.
This is fine, but oh wow! I didn't think that was gonna kill. Maybe a little sus DI on that. But JDB's got a good spot here to take a stock with Ivysaur at the ledge. Not as Doorstop has anything to say about it.
Nikita is terrifying.
Truly
That
is.
was really, really good to air dodge up to get away from it, but honestly, I think it's so hard to get away from it.
It really is. Like, even people are learning ways to play around it, but it's still strong and it's still like a really good move.
This wasn't looking very good for Doorstop earlier, but he's really brought it back. He's got a convincing lead now.
Yeah, that's actually, I mean, he's up a whole stock, and Snake is getting in the, I mean, with the kill power of Ivysaur and Charizard, it's looking about kill percent.
Taking percent from that grenade, but nothing fatal.
Oh, okay, yeah. A little bit of scrapping right
on the
there.
ledge.
That forward smash gets me every time. I'm like, surely I can just neutral get up here, and then I just get forward smash every time. Nikita might take the... Oh, that was, okay.
Oh
JDB covered a whole lot of stuff right there. That was extremely good by JDB.
Snake is just so good at running away and racking up percent that even though he's on Charizard right now, I'm not counting JDB out yet.
Oh, not at all. Like, I mean, like, I was talking to somebody earlier today about Snake living until like, oh!
That up air
But
will
I mean,
take it.
that up air will not let that happen. So really, Doorstop doing a really good job. Snake looked like it caught him off guard just a little bit, but Doorstop obviously